Homer was poisoned the first time he ate pufferfish sushi.
You have 24 hours to live.
The final hours of his life, Homer and Marge held each other and cried. For years, Homer had only eaten high-fat foods. Lisa was extremely disgusted by the pork chop nights at home. Homer asked her what she actually wanted to eat. Marge suggested they try a newly opened sushi restaurant. Homer opposed the idea because he had never eaten Japanese food, but he couldn't resist Lisa's persistent pleas and finally gave in. The Simpson family went to the Japanese restaurant. When they walked in, everyone was startled by the waiter's enthusiastic greeting. Marge and the kids started ordering, but Homer stared at the menu, unsure of what to pick. He ended up randomly choosing something. Soon, the food arrived. Homer pinched his nose and tried a piece of sushi. To his surprise, it was delicious. Homer went from not wanting to eat to eating continuously. He ended up ordering everything on the menu. Then, he noticed that he hadn't tried pufferfish yet. Unfortunately, the chef who specializes in pufferfish was not there at the moment, so the apprentice rushed to find no other choice. The apprentice followed the instructions in the book and focused on preparing the pufferfish. Homer finally got to try the pufferfish he had been longing for. After tasting it, he thought it was absolutely delicious. Just then, the chef returned and noticed something was wrong. He quickly walked over to Homer, apologized, and told him the pufferfish was poisonous. The waiter gave Homer a map to the hospital. Homer sat on the hospital bed trying to calm himself. The doctor examined him and delivered the grim truth. Homer said he could already see the result in Marge's face. The doctor informed Homer that he had only 24 hours left to live. After that, his cardiovascular system would rupture, leading to his death. Homer had come to terms with his fate and decided not to tell the kids. He planned to spend the remaining time fulfilling his bucket list. He went to the dining table, ate a little, and then left. The first item on his list was to have a heart-to-heart with Bart. Homer went to Bart's room and asked him to come over. Homer taught Bart some life lessons, then proceeded to teach him how to shave. Homer tore off a piece of paper to apply on the bleeding spot, then rubbed some aftershave on it. Homer might not have a high IQ, but he still passed on everything he knew to Bart. Next on Homer's list was Lisa. He listened to his beloved daughter play the saxophone. Afterward, Homer went to the Flanders house and borrowed a camera. Flanders invited Homer to join him for a picnic, and Homer agreed without a second thought. Homer was worried about his father, so he went to see Abe, had a heart-to-heart with him, and embraced him. Just as Homer was about to leave, Abe invited him to go fishing. Homer and Abe sat on a boat fishing together. They played baseball and had fun in the mud. Abe spent what little time he had left, but Homer had to save time on the road. He floored the gas pedal, but then a damn cop stopped him. Now, Homer just wanted the cop to hurry up and issue the ticket, but he didn't expect the cop to deliberately provoke him and refuse to issue a ticket. The cop even locked Homer in jail. Now Homer had little time left. He needed to find someone to bail him out because he didn't want to leave Marge sad. So Homer called his good friend Barney.
Hi, Homer.
Barney turned his house upside down and barely managed to scrape together $50. When he heard Homer only had a few hours left to live, he decided to take Homer out for one last drink. Homer finished his last bottle of beer, kissed every one of his good friends goodbye, and then, after saying farewell to his friends, he had to hurry home. But Barney's car took half an hour to repair. Homer looked at the last item on the list. He immediately got out of the car and planned to run home. When Homer got home, he casually kissed the kids goodbye, then anxiously pulled Marge upstairs. Marge quickly fell asleep, but Homer didn't want to sleep. He went to the kids' rooms and said his final goodbyes to them. In the last moments of his life, he chose to face death alone. He found a Bible tape, put on the headphones, and sat on the couch. After listening for a while, Homer fell asleep. When Marge woke up, she found that Homer was missing. She found Homer peacefully passed away on the couch. Suddenly, she noticed that Homer's mouth was drooling. When she wiped it, she realized it was still warm.
Homer! Homer, wake up! You're alive!